Hey, welcome back. This is April 11th, Sunday, and this is my third post today. And on this post, I'll be telling you about the overall crypto markets very quickly, which includes Bitcoin dominance and Bitcoin price action, and see how they could potentially affect the overall altcoin markets. Before diving into Wink coin, WINUSDT, and see what is going on in here. I'll be telling you about the bullish and bearish case scenarios for today, as well as the short-term price prediction on this market according to what I'm seeing on the charts. Before I begin today, if you guys are enjoying this content, make sure to subscribe to this channel and like this video, as I'll be keeping you updated on the latest crypto setups on my watch list, regardless if it's a good day or a bad day. If you want to support me and don't already have a Webull brokerage account, you guys can use my referral link down below. They're still giving away 2 free stocks as of today upon a successful sign up and a qualifying deposit of $100. And I will also receive a referral bonus if you guys sign up under me. Please also read my full disclaimer below. I am not a financial advisor and this is not financial advice. I am purely sharing my own speculations and opinions on this market. I cannot tell you the future, and you should always do your own due diligence before trading or investing in this market as it's extremely risky and volatile. If you have any questions or comments, please do only leave them in the comment section below, but I will try my best to get to as many of them as possible. Now let's do a very quick run over of Bitcoin dominance and price action, as I've already done in more detailed posts earlier today. Do take a look at that and see what I said, how they could potentially affect the overall altcoin markets. But right now, I'm just going to run over it very quickly. Bitcoin dominance down about over 0.8% right now. This breaks down to Bitcoin price action down about 0.4%. Total altcoin market cap up over 1.5%. Now, this is the upside of Bitcoin dominance trending downwards. I will usually see total altcoin market cap leading in gains ahead of Bitcoin, even though Bitcoin is actually pulling back slightly today, and that has not brought the total altcoin market cap down with it. So a little bit of an odd case today. Now for Bitcoin dominance, we are in a falling wedge pattern on the weekly time frame, and falling wedge patterns are generally bullish patterns. If Bitcoin dominance actually breaks to the upside here, not as ideal for the altcoins. Let's go over to Bitcoin, where I did say there was still possible bearish divergence playing out here. Okay. A safer signal to tell me that this bearish divergence is done playing out on this time frame would be seeing a higher high on the price action chart, along with a higher high on the RSI. Some bearish signals on the monthly time frame as well. Do take a look at that, as we are in overbought territory, along with having some bearish divergence that has yet to play out. Not something I lose track of. And if Bitcoin pulls back any time, it could still have a bearish effect on the altcoins. That bearish effect would be greater if Bitcoin dominance is trending higher. It's just that we have an uncommon case today where Bitcoin actually pulls back, not affecting the altcoins on the downside right now. Let's go over to Wink coin and see what is going on in here. I'm going to take a look from the monthly time frame down to the daily, which I consider to be macro time frames, and see if we have any overbought RSI readings or possible bearish divergence scenarios. Monthly time frame here, we're currently about 88 almost for an RSI reading, so we are in overbought territory. That's 88 out of 100. Weekly time frame, we're currently over 77, so slight overbought territory, not as much as the monthly. However, this weekly candle closes in about 3 hours, so I can say more decisively that this weekly candle will close in a bearish candle. That means the next week's candle, if it was to make a higher high on this time frame, it does need to beat the last RSI reading here of over 95 here to negate bearish divergence. And bearish divergence, more often than not, can still signal a pullback. 3-day time frame here. We're currently about almost 81 here. And if the price action was to make a higher high here, I'll be comparing with this high. It does need to beat the last RSI reading of over 96 here to negate bearish divergence. Daily time frame. We are not in overbought territory, currently at about just over 62 here. Very similar thing could be said about negating bearish divergence as what I said on the 3-day time frame just right now. If the price action was to make a higher high than this past high right here. Let's see what I could be dealing with here on the daily time frame. Okay, on the daily time frame here, I do see a falling wedge pattern. Is it validated? Yes, it is. I got 3 touches on the top trend line and 3 touches on the bottom with 2 swings up and 2 swings down. Now, falling wedge patterns, according to Thomas Bukowski and his website, thepatternSite.com, it is a 68% chance of it breaking to the upside. If it breaks to the upside here by the absolute apex of the snapshot of the falling wedge pattern here, I would have a measured target of about 0.255 cents. Okay, measured target. 0.255 cents measured target. Now, measured targets are theoretical approximate targets only, may actually be different in real life price action, more or less. Let's take a look into some of the key supports and resistances relevant to this price action right now. Key resistance after above this pattern right now would be about the 0.2 cents fib level area. Next up, the 0.24 cents fib level area. Okay, so those are going to be the 2 immediate key resistances for this price action right now. Let's also take into consideration of any short-term moving averages that could be above the pattern. It looks like the hourly 200, which is the orange line right here, could be above the pattern. On the 2 hours, we're okay. On the 3 hour here, it looks like the 50 MA could actually be above the pattern as well, so that's something to be looking out for. Even if it looks like the price action has broken above the pattern, as that could be a point of rejection. 4 hour 50 could be above the pattern. As well as the 12 hour 21 MA, that's upward sloping, and depending on timing, it is not above the pattern right now, but it could be. Let's take a look into the bullish and bearish case scenarios here. Bullish case scenario, price action breaks above this pattern and go towards its measured target, mining some of those resistance levels I have just pointed out. The key resistances in the fib level areas, as well as short-term moving averages that could be above the pattern. Bearish case scenario, price action breaks below this bottom trend line here. It looks like the next level of key support I could be looking at would be this fib level area, about the 0.1 cents fib level area, and the daily 21 MA, depending on if that's if that could be actually over this fib level area by the time if the price action breaks the bottom trend line, and seeing if that holds. Now, these are my bullish and bearish case scenarios for today. Let me know if you found it helpful. Give me a thumbs up if you did. Let me know your agreements, disagreements, feedback. I'd love to hear them. Hope you match your risk carefully. And if you'd like to see any more of my most recently uploaded videos on YouTube, you guys can check out my links up here on YouTube. See you next time.